The moonlight casts an eerie glow on a dilapidated house, where Sarah, a woman in her late 20s, stands hesitantly. Our protagonist, Sarah, finds herself standing at the threshold of a house that time forgot. Every fiber of her being screams at her to turn back, but an inexplicable force pulls her towards the haunting structure. It's as if the house itself is compelling her to unveil its long-lost secrets. The house stands tall in the moonlight, its once grandeur now replaced with an aura of decay and desolation. Sarah's heart thumps in her chest, a drum echoing her fear and anticipation. She whispers to herself, a mantra of determination, "I must find out what happened here." Her words, a mere whisper, hang heavily in the air, filled with anticipation and dread. Her hand reaches out, trembling, to push open the creaky front door. Sarah, gathering her courage, steps into the house. Her journey into the unknown begins. Sarah ventures towards the kitchen, her heart pounding in her chest. The room is a haunting tableau of domesticity lost in time. The remnants of meals long gone sit on the counters, their once vibrant colours replaced with the green and grey hues of decay. The smell of damp and mould is heavy in the air, a testament to the years of neglect this house has endured. As she moves further into the room, she can't help but feel the weight of the past. The kitchen, once a place of warmth and nourishment, now stands cold and forgotten. The crockery, once used to serve comforting meals, now lay scattered, tainted by the passage of time. Suddenly, a sound breaks the silence. A giggle, innocent yet eerie, echoes in the room. It's a child's laugh, a sound that should bring joy, but here in this desolate place, it only sends chills down Sarah's spine. She freezes, her breath hitching in her throat. The giggle seems to come from nowhere yet everywhere. It's as if the house itself is laughing at her, mocking her fear. Shaken, Sarah musters up the courage to move. The laughter is unsettling, yet it's the only clue she has. She needs to investigate, to uncover the truth hidden in this house's eerie walls. With a deep breath, she steps away from the kitchen, her eyes fixed on her next destination. Shaken, Sarah moves towards the source of the sound, the hallway. Sarah steps into the hallway, her eyes drawn to the scratched-out family photographs. Each image is a mystery, a story untold. The faces, once smiling, are now obscured, leaving only empty frames and hollow echoes of laughter. The cold silence of the house is broken by a faint giggle, a chilling reminder of the life that once filled these rooms. Venturing further, she discovers a child's bedroom, where a single worn-out teddy bear sits on a dusty shelf. Its eyes, glowing an unnatural red, seem to follow her every move. An icy shiver cascades down her spine, her heart pounding like a drum in her chest. An unspoken warning hangs in the air, a threat veiled in the innocence of a child's toy. Without warning, the room plunges into an abyss of darkness. Her flashlight, her only source of light, flickers and dies, leaving her in an impenetrable black void. The eerie giggle resonates once more, this time closer, more menacing. The once familiar surroundings are now an alien landscape, each shadow a lurking predator. In the pitch-black room, Sarah feels a rising panic. The deafening silence is replaced by the sound of her own heartbeat, racing in time with her mounting fear. The line between reality and nightmare blurs as the haunting truly begins. Sarah stumbles into the living room, the whispers growing louder. The whispers, once soft and almost imperceptible, now echo through the room, sounding like a chorus of voices from the past. The room's temperature drops dramatically, causing Sarah to shiver uncontrollably. Her breath fogs up in the icy air, and her heart throbs in her chest like a frantic drumbeat. The whispers intensify, a symphony of hushed words that seem to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. They are unintelligible, yet eerily familiar, like fragments of conversations she's heard in another life. The whispers spin around her, a cyclone of sound that drowns out everything else. Her fear escalates, threatening to consume her. With every passing second, the whispers grow louder, more insistent, until they're all she can hear. It's as if the very walls of this old, abandoned house are speaking to her, telling her their dark secrets. Overwhelmed, she approaches a dusty mirror. Sarah wipes the dust off the mirror, revealing a ghostly child standing behind her. A chill runs down our spines as we perceive the spectral form of a child, its eerie presence mirrored in the dusty glass. Sarah's breath hitches in her throat, her heart pounding like a drum as she confronts the apparition. The room is deadly silent, save for the whispering wind outside. The child's lips part, and in a voice that sends icy tendrils down your spine, it utters a chilling sentence. "We were waiting for you." Startled, Sarah whirls around, her eyes wide with terror. Only the chilling presence of the child awaits her. The air grows colder, the shadows darker. The ghostly child reaches out, its ethereal hand making contact with her. A paralyzing fear grips her, her scream trapped in her throat. Then it breaks free. Sarah's blood-curdling scream echoes through the house. The terrifying encounter leaves us in suspense, our hearts hammering in our chests as we brace for what comes next. Sarah finds herself trapped in a nightmarish loop, unable to escape the house. The very air around her is thick with dread, her heart pounding in her chest like a drum echoing through the silence. Out of the shadows, the ghostly child re-emerges. In its spectral hands it holds the teddy bear, its once comforting presence now a symbol of Sarah's impending doom. The ghost, with a voice as soft as the wind, utters a single word: forever. The word hangs in the air, a chilling promise of what's to come. As if on cue, the teddy bear's eyes ignite with a menacing red glow, its innocent visage twisted into something monstrous. Sarah's screams fill the room once more, a symphony of terror that reverberates off the decaying walls. Sarah's endless torment inside the haunted house continues, marking her eternal suffering. Each echoing scream, each chilling whisper, a testament to her fate. A fate sealed within the confines of this haunted house, her prison, her purgatory, her eternal nightmare.